Hey guys, it's Summer with your daily twin flame energy read. Today I'm going to do a divine masculine and feminine energy read. Okay, I'm going to do the Celtic cross and dive into both parties. Okay, so I've already pre-shuffled. I'm going to go ahead and lay the cards out, and then we'll start talking about it and get clarifiers. Okay, all right. Divine masculine. Okay. Divine feminine. Four. Okay. Set these over here. Maybe not, because you can't see. Still can't see, but oh well. Just push them off the side there. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Get myself squared away here. Okay. See what kind of energies we have for today. So the first card is going to be what the theme of the reading is, or what's signifying this read, the energies for the masculine and feminine. So I already feel like masculines are feeling like they are exhausted. They're fighting for something and they're exhausted. And the feminines are taking stock of what they have and what they don't have in the relationship. Kind of reevaluating their life right now. The feminine could be thinking about becoming single and detaching from the masculine because it's no longer bringing her wish fulfillment. At one time, the divine masculine was her heartthrob, somebody that made her extremely happy. But the thing is, for this Empress, this divine feminine, the king that was once passionate about her never graduated to the emperor, to the Empress. He just stayed in that kind of high school, I want to date everybody, have my cake and eat it too type of reality. So the divine feminine could be thinking about detaching and becoming single to find something. Yeah, see, the feminine has lots of options, lots of offers coming through, while the divine masculine is just waiting on something, his ships to come in, waiting for an answer from divine or from his higher self, or thinking maybe something will just pop up and give him the answer. So, oh wow, I didn't even look at these cards yet, and that's right on the money, because for the theme of this reading, what's on the feminine's mind is she is trying to figure out, she's trying to release this energy, and she's also trying to release the relationship. And this is her current energy, 8 of Summer, or 8 of Cups. This is walking away from this relationship, moving forward, progressing forward, whether the masculine is with her or not. This is the search, the quest to go, because this whole journey is a quest, right? The whole thing is about a journey and walking into the unknown. And this is the feminine saying, I don't care whether the unknown is good or bad. I'm leaving. I'm finding my solace. I'm going in a search, in a quest to find something more meaningful. The conflict in the situation for the feminine is the conflict on staying or going is releasing is because she's still not sure with this King of Winter. She's really not sure yet. She's been seeking out professional advice or advice from parents or friends or psychics or her intuition, because she knows there's love there. However, she doesn't understand why this person, her counterpart, is so unemotional, so detached after all they've been through. You know, she's just conflicted, not knowing why this happened, what the bigger picture is, if she's supposed to stay or leave. But all she knows right now is she can't stay, because the detachment and the unemotional relationship is no longer working for her. So she's searching for to change her life, to find something different, something better, something that suits her more. Choosing herself is a better way, because she knows she deserves an emotionally healthy person. Not to say she's completely perfect, but she knows she's at least deserves somebody that's going to put in time and effort for her. So she's in this process of releasing this person. For the masculine, the theme of his energy is Ace of Wands, the potential to start over new with the relationship, or the potential to start new somewhere else and leave the feminine behind and start something new beginnings, new ideas. Maybe motivation is starting to creep in. Regardless, the masculine is going to have a new start, whether it's with or without the feminine, his feminine. How his energy is presenting at this moment is very antisocial, very much going within with the Hermit reversed. He's being very withdrawn, even more withdrawn than he typically is. And Spirit's saying this is due to abandonment, feelings of abandonment from the feminine. He knows the feminine is wanting to leave. He knows the feminine is not happy. He knows the feminine is withdrawing. And he almost feels like she's a false feminine now, like kind of rehashing everything in his head. If this was my true feminine, she wouldn't be abandoning me. I feel like this was all this big miscommunication type of thing. But that's his current energy. The conflict that's arising, this whole scenario, is the star reversed. And that is, you know, the star is all about hope. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or somebody that has Aquarius in their chart for the masculine. He kind of feels like this situation is hopeless, and there is nothing that can make this better. And if there is, he doesn't know how to fix it. He knows he needs to push forward through the delays and stop delays, and but he's not even trying because he feels like this situation is hopeless. There's some sort of lack, there's some sort of unrequited everything, unrequited feelings, unrequited passion, unrequited lust, you know, low self-esteem. You could be dealing with somebody that's very arrogant and self-sabotaging. And I feel like this has been coming for a while, honestly, with this specific couple, because nothing was moving forward. Lessons weren't really being learned, so I feel like the universe kind of threw this couple a tower moment is kind of what I'm feeling. All right, so let's move on to the next. So the basis of the problem for the feminine is the Three of Swords reversed. The feminine is trying to heal from a situation. The feminine is trying to heal from this broken heart that she caused herself, and that the masculine caused her. My goodness, I can't talk. She's trying to recover from this emotional heartbreak. She is trying to detach from the masculine at this point. This is the type of feminine who internalizes emotions until they just spontaneously combust, and the feminine goes off and leaves and shuts everybody out, and just really needs seclusion for recovery. So the feminine is secluding herself and healing at this moment, healing from this broken-hearted situation. The masculine, on the other hand, is not healing. He is still, he hasn't even begun to heal. I feel like he's still in a stubborn situation, like his mind's already made up. He's still not seeing things clearly, however, and the Seven of Winter, or Seven of Swords, talks about somebody not seeing things clearly, somebody not thinking about it. All they're doing is letting their emotions drive them, or their lack of emotions drive them, and because this is all about communication. And the Seven of Winter is all about moving on and knowing something is better out there for you, that maybe what you chose isn't the best option, and running away from the truth, not wanting to talk about it, not wanting to look about it, not wanting to hash it out, just wanting to leave, wanting to go on, wanting to go where the fun is. And that's the basis of the situation. Feminine struggling with healing. The masculine's like, I just want to go away and not talk about my feelings. And this, this person's already taking off and already in their own world, showing that this person really doesn't care what you think. They're going to go regardless. Okay. So, sorry, I'm not familiar with the Celtic Cross, so I keep having to look at the the layout here in my papers or my book. So number 5 is the past. Yeah, Number 5 is the past. So in the past, for the feminine, we have the Knight of Swords reversed. Okay. So in the past, this is the feminine. This is all about the Knight of Swords reversed is somebody. I feel like this is the feminine watching, waiting, and struggling in hopes that the masculine would transition from a young type of personality to a more responsible person. However, I don't feel like this happened. Because she's viewing her masculine in the past as this very over-criticizing person. I feel like the feminine feels like no matter what I say, no matter what I do, I'm going to be criticized for what I'm saying or doing or acting or thinking. She's viewing the masculine as very egotistical, very sloppy, very criticizing, very competitive, and sometimes even angry. And just kind of acting like a child. And I feel like this is in response to the feminine telling her masculine the truth about this situation. Like, this is going to be painful to hear type of thing, but we need to lay everything out on the table. This isn't working for me. This isn't working for you. Let's be nice to each other. Let's be kind, but this isn't working. This isn't working for me or my tribe. And this type of feminine could be somebody that speaks to animals. This could be like an indigo child or like a rainbow child or a starseed light worker feminine that is on a spiritual journey. And being realistic in that she's venturing on this spiritual journey and she doesn't think she can take the masculine with her. And this is also the feminine in this picture is just super pissed off because, I mean, just the look on her face and the stance and the hand on her hip, she's not having it. She's not having the attitude that the masculine is bringing, and I feel like this is where the aggression started in the past. I feel like this is, if there was another card pulled in between this, I feel like it would be a Tower moment. But let's just see. Because the feminine's sitting here standing her ground, and the masculine is becoming aggressive towards her words. Just very defensive in both parties in the past. So let's see if we can get a clarifier here. See, we have the Lovers at the bottom. Balance, duality between these two is needed. Okay. Yeah. Too many distractions going on with the divine masculine. Not seeing things clearly, overindulging, over drinking. This new beginning is like the last thing on his mind. And the feminine trying to make a decision here in the past and cutting out what no longer serves her. Being stuck because she's feeling unstable in her foundation and her emotions and not receiving any communication. So confusion. I feel like they're both confused because there was a lot of miscommunication due to the hurt feelings. But this is the feminine not even trying. Not even trying. And the masculine so bogged down in his own bullshit, not just caring about himself. Being wishy-washy. Not sure. Having so many distractions, so many likes, and used to receiving a lot of attention from a lot of people, whether it be male or female. And it's like he doesn't really know what to do with his time when he's not having this attention. And the feminine is over here like, I don't care. You can say what you want. I'm over the whole let's talk about it. I'm over the whole see my side of it. I don't care anymore. I'm trying to figure myself out. But this is also the feminine not being clear about anything. Look at that blindfold. It's like, and her heart's super guarded. She's like, I don't know anymore. I'm not even trusting my own tuition. So that's the past. Okay, so what's affecting the situation? What's the present moment? For the feminine, we have 7 of Pentacles. Oh, we both have Pentacles for both parties. Masculine is Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So the present energy and what's affecting both parties is, for the masculine, is materialism. He's too focused on materialism, worried about finances. And this is him kind of hoarding and being stingy with his emotions, not coming forward, wanting to stay stuck in the rut, because this is his cycle. This is the thing he goes through. Somebody that's stuck in their ways, somebody that thinks their way is the right way. So basically he's being very stingy, not showing emotion, not willing to give it for the feminine, not really, just concentrating on his work and deciding, you know, this is how I am. And just deciding to be stuck in his emotional defense stance. And focusing on work. And realizing that there's delays, but not caring in the least. The feminine's position is the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. So this is the feminine having patience now. I feel like she woke up today and was like, you know what? I can't. You know, this is her releasing control and deciding I'm not going to try to control any situation. My manifestations will come when they need to. I'm just going to take a rest and take a load off, a hiatus, because I know once I, you know, relinquish control and let go, all of my hard work will pay off. So I need to take time and rest and realize that everything will come together. So this is basically the feminine kind of not caring either, and just letting go and having patience and not worrying, because she's working on a project as well. I feel like this feminine has been doing a lot of cleaning, a lot of spring cleaning, and realizing she's not even thinking about the masculine. Honestly, she's putting in a lot of work for herself, for her household, her foundation, her family, but also she's working on another project that she is putting a lot of time, energy in to come to fruition. So she's focusing on herself, which is beautiful. Trying to eat better, trying to take a rest when she needs to, sleeping more, taking a hiatus. So that's the present. Let's see the future. The forces of the outcome. The masculine has 4 of Pentacles. The feminine has the Ego card. So the 4 of Pentacles is, of course, it surrounds money. That's the category. But in the future, we have the masculine kind of balancing out that He's one step right behind the feminine in this spread, is what I feel like. So in the future, he's going to be preserving his energy and taking a rest and taking a little hiatus. Could be this weekend, could be further on in the future, but I still feel like he's going to be in a hoarding, not very open to giving or receiving any emotion, and he's going to be taking a timeout, a rest period, and preserving his energy. The feminine the feminine is going to get wrapped up in the ego again, hence the ego card, because she's not receiving balance. So she's going to dive into her little project she's going on, you know, she's got going on, and decide to fully dive into that so she doesn't place too much importance on the masculine again. And this is where fear creeps in. This is why the feminine doesn't like having too much extra time, because then her priorities, you know, can get intertwined with her emotions. So this is the feminine, you know, realizing in the future, okay, my masculine is not stepping up. He's not stepping up to the plate. I've tried everything from caring to not caring to leaving to staying, and it still hasn't come into fruition. So this is the feminine letting ego get the best of her at this point. Okay, so number 8 is okay, so this is your self-image, I guess. Yeah, this is how you view yourself or others view you. For the masculine, we have the Justice card. For feminines, we have the 8 of Wands. So how others view you, masculines, is, this is interesting. How people view you is somebody that's just logical, says the truth no matter what the outcome is, or no matter whose feelings it hurts. The feminine's also viewing you as the only person that can fix this situation, the only person that can balance it out, the only person that can really make or break this situation. And I feel like the feminine is waiting on a truth or a verdict from you. The way you're viewed, feminine, is that you have a lot going on, you're multitasking, and others see you as stressed because you have too many things going on. Let's see if we can get a little bit of clarifier here. Justice, please. Thank you. Yeah. So others view you as somebody that is going to, with this 10 of Pentacles and this Justice in reverse, somebody that's going to tell the truth, give you a verdict, and not care if it makes you happy or not, and not care if this breaks up their happy ever after idea what they had going. This is somebody that is going to bring the truth, no matter if it breaks families apart, no matter if it breaks your heart, no matter if it hurts your dreams, kills your dreams, and no matter if it breaks their wallet. They're okay with ending something if it is not reciprocal to their truth. This is somebody that bases their life on logic and not illusion. Feminines. feminines. What is this? 8 of Wands. Too many, too many, too many. Didn't really even need to pull anything, because I already know, but yeah. So the feminine's got a lot going on. She has the world in her hands. She has a new project. She has a new venture that she's putting all her time and effort into. She's working from dusk till dawn. This is somebody that's definitely a water sign with 2 moons here. And they're both facing each other. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely the feminine. Just everybody viewing on her is just focused, and got a lot going on, because both of these females are looking, both staring at this pentacle here and only focusing on her magic. Good for you. So let's see. 9 is the environment that you're in, your foundation, or how others view you in this situation. Masculine, we have the Page of Pentacles. So they people may view you as somebody a little bit more immature. Again, a lot of people view you as a practical person, a very hard worker, but very realistic, educated, but very immature, and that a very critical person. It could be an apprentice. Could have a Taurus in your chart. But somebody that doesn't like drama. Somebody that is very realistic. And if there is any fighting, they would rather not indulge. They would just rather go. Okay, I see this person saying, if this is what a relationship is, I don't want it. For the feminines, we have the Prince of Swords. How others see you, feminines, is somebody that is very intellectual. Somebody that can be impulsive with their emotions or their words, but also somebody that is very focused and intellectual and solves problems in such a graceful, beautiful way. And somebody that can detach from emotions if they need to. Somebody that can leave behind a situation and will impulsively. So it's like others view you as somebody that is kind of fair weather. Like, it's like they know that you're intellectual and a positive, outgoing person. However, you will make decisions so quickly that it makes people's heads spin when it comes to emotions. They see you as somebody that will just gather your shit up in the night and leave. If it gets in your head, if the thought even enters your head, you're going to do it without asking anybody. You're just going to leave and not give anybody any explanation. If you don't feel like you are being loved, and if somebody's taking advantage of you emotionally, and I feel like this is what this is stemming from, is somebody doing emotional manipulation to you, so you may sneak off. So, number 10, what is your hopes and fears? For the masculine, we have the Magician in reverse. Somebody that feels like they're not in control of the situation. And somebody that is lacking on self-confidence. Somebody very arrogant. But they feel like the feminine has duped them. They feel like maybe this feminine has lied or cheated. But they feel like the situation has gotten out of control and they cannot control it. The feminine hopes and fears are that things are turning around, that changes are being made. Her fear is that she's going to have to relocate. And it's like the feminine is relieved from all the drama that's been going on, but also scared of the newness because the feminine is leaving. And she's scared, but she's got one little light lighting her way. And it's almost like a welcomed scaredness because she can't live like that anymore. So she's leaving, but still scared, if that makes sense. So 11 is the final outcome. Da, 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 da. So for the masculines, we have 10 of Cups reversed. For feminines, we have 5 of Wands. So the final outcome will be a big fight between this masculine and feminine. Conflicting ideas or goals. I feel like this is you two not being on the same page and realizing it. And you going, what? How did we get here? We got here originally on the same page, and now we're on the complete opposite page. Feels like we want different things. Feels like we want different life. So the outcome is you realize you two having a sit-down conversation and it not going very far because you realize you want two completely different things and that the change is just not happening. And so there's going to be a fight abrupt or feeling at odds with each other because you don't know how you got here, but all you know now is that it's not right. And the masculine, his energy will be, you know, upset, worry, feeling like, you know, my family's still in a quarrel. I still don't have this happy family life. Sorrow, just stress from a relationship due to a failed relationship. Let's get a clarifier for both parties, please. Yeah. So somebody has gone within to realize they have nothing to show for this relationship but sorrow. The feminine has been at odds with herself because she's been sitting there, hanging out, trying to gain a different perspective, trying to see if she's looking at things wrong, seeing if it's just being one-sided, and realizing, no, I want this victory. I deserve this victory. I deserve somebody that screams my name from the rooftops, somebody that gives me recognition, somebody that reciprocates to me, somebody that wants a family and actually wants to be present without, you know, their guard up or something that just flows. And you guys have both taken stock of the relationship, and all that came from it was disillusionment. Not a happy home. Okay, so if we were going to give one piece of advice to this twin flame, couple, union, separation, what would it be, Spirit? And this is a lot to do with Mercury retrograde too, so don't let it freak you out. Okay, so Okay, so the advice that Spirit wants you to know, guys, is we have the Star with the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, and what Spirit's trying to tell you with this is that this failed relationship is not what you think it is. Let me try to explain it in a different way. Don't think of this non-committal person over here as like you failed, like a hopeless situation. Spirit's trying to tell you that this non-committal person over here that would never bring you your wishes, never commit to you, never plan on marrying, all that stuff. This is a blessing in disguise. They didn't reject you. They saved you. They helped you dodge a bullet. They're actually, with this Hermit in reverse, is somebody that's not committal, not going to commit to you in a traditional way. But what they actually did was released you from bondage and gave you hope again for a new life. The scales weren't balanced. It's never going to be flipped. You could, I really feel like you're dealing with a Taurus, or a Taurus that is in the chart. Taurus, Aquarius, Taurus, Aquarius, and other water signs. But I feel like Spirit's telling you don't lose hope, because this was actually your wish granted over here. Even though it doesn't seem like it, because you wanted this person, you wanted them so badly to be what you wanted them to be. You wanted them to commit. You wanted them to, you know, go live their normal life, but be a family, be a unit, be somebody that had your back if you needed it, if you called, if it was an emergency. You know, like I'm hearing emergency contact. And this person would always act strange when you talked about the future, and kind of manipulated situations. And it's because they didn't see what you saw. I mean, they did to the best they could, but this non-commitment is actually your hope restored. It was a hopeless situation that has now brought you hope. Spirit saying, this is your answered prayer. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. And you got it because it pushed you two away to bring you something in better, is what I'm assuming. Something better suited for both of you. Or this could be a renewal of a relationship. Regardless, it could be a renewal of your relationship. Both parties growing up. Both parties spiritually, you know, or it could be you guys be splitting up and making room for two new people. For the masculine and for the feminine. For the feminine, I feel like you're going to get your groove back. I feel like somebody's going to come into your life that wants to have sex with you. That, like, craves you. That literally wants to have sex with you, is what I'm getting. Because, see, this lady, she has... Because she went from... this person, this Hierophant that's traditional, and has to be dressed from head to toe at all times to this naked lady. You see her breast hanging out? It's the feminine finally feeling like herself again. Being able to walk around naked like she feels best in. Feeling sexual again. Getting that sexual vibe back. And for the masculine too. But I feel like this is more of a feminine energy for some reason. But she's shining her own way. And I feel like this is being released for you to have something better, okay? So I hope this helps. This is definitely going to be called the Mercury Retrograde reading because it has jacked my world up. So I'm going to upload this. I hope this helped. If you guys would please leave me something in the comments to let me know if it did or if it didn't. And as always, I love you guys, and I will see you later. Bye.